Hello everyone. I hope you have your foot soaking material ready with you, as well as a candle, a
Testing,
live
testing.
lit candle. Please have a candle. Hope you all have your foot soak ready and salt knee deep in a tub. And please name yourself the first name and last name that you have registered us with. Otherwise, we won't be able to give you your attendance completely. So, see, just check.
Okay.
Yes, you will be foot soaking every day. Candle, we are going to do week 3. Yes, week 3 we'll do candle. If we need it, again, candle we are trying to add in our meditation to help you with your left side vibrations. So yes, please have a little candle, but at a safe distance. Okay, you're not going to hold it. Just keep it lit at a safe distance, and have your foot soak with salt, a pitcher of water, and a
Okay.
rag or a towel. Is everyone ready? Then we can start the slides. Anybody has any question, you can chat. If you're not able to rename yourself, text the tech team, one of the tech team members, they will be able to help you. Okay, please start the slides. Okay,
No, but
all right, I'll be muting everyone. Tech team, you have anything to add? Is everyone, are you okay with everything?
yes.
All right, thank you. So even in case you're not able to follow the instructions, look for the messages, keep your chat box, keep an eye in case sometimes the tech team or some of our mentors, we can help you in case you're putting your left hand or right hand, and make sure your image is not mirrored for them to understand you're using the right, the hand that we ask to use, okay? So once again, welcome everyone. Today is week 3, day 1. We are getting into the topic of chakras, and this is going to be a big thing because you're going to learn in depth how these different chakras, what do they cater to, what qualities they are made of. And if you are familiar with the terminology, you will also understand how to diagnose if something is wrong. It's like scanning. You see, when you put, you go to an X-ray machine, oh, if an organ of if your bone is broken or something like that, right? Similarly, you can say knowing your chakras, knowing the symptoms, knowing how they work, how they function. In your future meditation, you will see that it can help you understand where you are. Now, Ashrit, I have a special note for you from the tech team. If you're not following the instructions, we are going to, you know, you understand what I mean. So please follow the instruction, okay? You are on the spot. People are checking on you, all right? So please follow the instructions and don't text if not needed, all right? No using chat GPT and stuff like that. So please be honest. Do seriously, okay? All right. Now, coming back to the topic, we are going to cover now for the next 3 weeks the different chakras. Now, today's agenda is we will talk about this very significant discovery, you can say, about how Sahaja Yoga practice increases gray matter in the brain, We'll also talk about the first two chakras, Muladhara and Swadhisthana, and then we will be meditating as usual using the foot soak and a candle. Okay, next slide, please. So this was one very, very huge discovery. Uh, some of the Sahaj yogis, who basically the people who meditate and who are scientists, and they have actually found significant amount of increase in the gray matter, the brain effects of Sahaja Yoga. So actually they had done an MRI scan, okay, of the brain. So when you're meditating, what are the changes, and over a period of time, how the gray matter of your brain has increased. Now let us understand what that means. Next slide. You see these MRI machines are nothing but, magnetic resonance imaging. That's what it is called. So when you are put in that, and that it scans your brain for certain frequency with this magnetic field, and see what the signals you get. And this was a very crucial, you can say, discovery, where they saw that with the practice of Sahaj Yoga, you saw that there was a great modification in the functional and structural connectivity of the key areas in the brain. Okay, so that helped increase the gray matter. Now let's talk what does it signify? When gray matter increases in the brain, you have more cognitive function, you have improved memory, you have more focused attention, you have a better emotional regulation, how you deal with emotions. And it is also crucial for your motor control and sensory perception. All these things a little more in detail. Next slide, please. You will see that when we talk about cognitive enhancement, we're talking everything to do with memory, decision making, language, attention. So basically, all those functionalities of your brain is taken care by your gray matter. And then we talk about the emotional regulation. It is the ability to process and regulate emotions, how you deal with. Again, we talked a lot about our left channel. Then motor control and sensory perception is all your muscle movement, your seeing, hearing, your speech, everything. And then we also talk about here the ability to change and adapt in response to experiences. So how you deal with your experiences, you will see that you can pick up a lot more. That gray matter helps you do that as well. So, with age, the cognitive decline takes place. But you saw now with this meditation, very easily your gray matter is increased. So, you see, you are really working towards a holistic good health, overall good health. So, now you tell me, what more proof do we need that this actually works very, very effectively? And when the Kundalini comes and crosses all your chakras, you will see that this limbic area, when you start to feel the cool breeze that you feel here, that is our proof of the pudding that your Kundalini is acting, and that allows you to relax. All right. Next, please. Now, we'll go straight to the seven chakras. We talked to you about the three energy channels. The left sympathetic is the moon channel. We talked about the emotional side. Right sympathetic is the sun channel, which is the yellow line. It is your supraconscious, all your action, all your rational thinking, mental ability, it's all that area. Apart from that, we have these seven energy centers. Okay. Now, the first energy center, which is placed below the sacrum bone. We talked about the sacrum bone. It is the tip triangular bone at the base of our spinal cord. Okay. In that triangular bone resides our mother Kundalini. We call it the mothering energy because this energy, it nourishes you. It looks after you like your mother. So we want you to have that connection with this energy that is within you. Okay. Now the first chakra is called the Mooladhara chakra. Mooladhara, if you divide it into two words, it's Moola plus Adhara. Moola means the root, Adhara means the foundation. It is the support. So you can say this chakra is below the sacrum bone, and that's why in Sanskrit it is called the Mooladhara, means it is the support of your very root, and that is your Kundalini. So this is placed below the triangular bone. Okay. Now next slide, please. Now here we see In our hand, it is basically depicted at the base of the palm. Base of the palm, both the palms. So left palm represents at the base of the palm is your left Muladhara, and the right palm at the base is the right Muladhara. So every chakra you will see it has a left side and a right side. Okay, and even at the base of our feet, you will see we have the same Muladhara chakra at the base. You will see. All right, you see it in the figure, the red color dot. Okay, and then the same chakra is represented in the brain in the back side. All right, so this is again the Muladhara chakra. Now, this chakra, if you see it, if you see, we say chakra, you can say it's like a flower. Okay, each chakra can be represented like a flower. So this flower has 4 petals. It is coral red in color. All right. On the physical side, it manifests as your pelvic plexus. Okay, 4 petals, coral red. And then on the elements, if you remember, we talked about the first chakra, it is your earth element. Okay, imagine when you're sitting down on the ground, which chakra touches the ground is basically your Mooladhara chakra. So you can say that this chakra represents the earth element in every human being. Okay, now this is also on the physical side. Now on the spiritual side, you will see, next slide please. This chakra represents the innocence, the purity and simplicity. Every chakra also has like a, you can say like a leader or a governing deity. So this chakra is taken care by this elephant-headed deity, which is called as Sri Ganesha in India. In Indian, if you have seen, if you've gone to India, or if you have explored India, or from your parents, you have understood, if you have seen, there is this child god, we call it as Sri Ganesha. Now you can say it is all myth and all, but we can prove it to you that Sri Ganesha within us is residing in our Mooladhara chakra. It is the first deity. Okay. Now this chakra you will say has the quality, as I said, of innocence, purity, simplicity, childlike innocence. Also, this deity gives you the power of wisdom, of balance, of dignity, of harmony. Okay, it gives you this harmony to be more harmonious with yourself and the surroundings. When this chakra is jeopardized, you can say some person say he's immoral, he's not having purity of the heart, he's dishonest, he's cunning, clever. All that you will say is against this chakra. So if somebody is experiencing heat or a tingle on the base of the palm, or if you meet somebody and you start to feel this heat because now you have your Kundalini awakened, that has a meaning. It means that something is wrong here. That either this power, this energy is weak, or the person needs to work towards these qualities. Okay? Now, as I said, this chakra can be defiled, can be completely destroyed if we lose our innocence. In the sense, if we do things that are against purity, against innocence, against morality, immoral relationships, all that can cause an imbalance in this chakra. All right? If it is understood, we will move to the next. Anybody has anything? Any questions? Simple, right? It is the first chakra, 4 petals, coral red in color. The basic quality is innocence, purity, chastity. Also, this chakra helps you with the quality of spontaneity and memory also. So that is why we say if a person can keep his Muladhara chakra intact, clear cut, or with health, good health, you will see that you will have a fabulous memory power. You will be a person who will be very, very innocent. You will have this charming gravity. It is not impure, but it is pure. Okay, so that is why you will see in the Eastern Bloc, in the Eastern countries, there's a lot of insistence on keeping the moral ground strong. That is why you have family system, you have relationships that have to be moral, sanctified. So you can say this chakra is at play. Okay, all right. Next slide. Let us now listen to the powers of this chakra that Sri Mataji talked about. when this chakra is awakened in a person, how you can develop, what kind of powers you will develop when this chakra in a person is awakened.
But as Kundalini rises, on every center, you start getting the light of that center. At the first center, you get back your innocence. Your eyes become innocent. Your behavior becomes innocent. You are not filled with lust and greed. You don't look at things with lust and greed, but you look at things with innocence, which is a very big thing that people have lost, and that you get back. And such a person develops many qualities. One of them is that such a person is full of fragrance. Such a person has a tremendous gravity. Tremendous gravity. And such a person has tremendous dynamism, and attraction is a bad word, so I don't want to use it, but magnetic. His magnet is awakened within him. This is the center of your magnet, of the earth. Such a person develops a tremendous sense of roads, and sense of direction. You place him anywhere, he will know where to go, like birds. You place birds anywhere, they know which side is north, south, east, west. In the same way, you also develop your lost innocence and your magnet within you by which you have proper direction. But the highest of all, you develop the proper direction to wisdom, which is a wise thing to do. You just don't do stupid things. You just don't do. Even if you ever try to do it, you will not do it because you know it is so stupid. Just you don't do it. I mean, it is so simple to be wise than to be stupid. Because if you have to be stupid, you have to go out of the way to be stupid and idiotic. But if you want to be normal and wise, is the easiest thing to do. But what people do is to do things that would make them more and more stupid, nonsensical. Because also some people told me they do it, the reason being they think they have a nuisance value. Like in London now we have one funny stuff going on. They call it what? Punk rock. You see, it's a funny stuff. Now, poor things, they don't know what they are doing. And I think only value of that punk rock system is this, that they try to sort of make a nuisance out of them so that people feel attracted towards them, or sort of a significance out of them. But when you become a realized soul, you realize your significance because you understand you are part and parcel of the whole, and that your significance is to give realization to others. The highest of highest, that's what you have to do. Now you are a saint. And that's how the whole attitude of cheapishness, of outward shallowness finishes, and you become a serene, dignified personality. This is not possible through any sermon, any lecture. It is only possible when the Kundalini rises, you become like a very dignified child. Very dignified child. I had seen one beautiful painting done of Mother Mary being taught first time. If you see her as a child, she's a very dignified personality. As a child, she's about 10 years of age. I have seen my own grandchildren who are not very old but extremely dignified. They walk like kings, behave like kings. In every behavior, you find there's such a dignity. They'll never do something shallow. They never ask for anything. They never weep for anything. They never cry for anything. They're so dignified, and they understand it so well what is dignity is. I don't have to tell them because they're born realized. In the same way, you become that. Nobody has to tell you that do this or do that. But you understand that you must have self-respect. This happens to you automatically. This is actualization. Nobody has to tell you that you be dignified, you just become. I have seen people who were absolutely absurd. Even from this punk rock, we got some people. And they were so changed that people could not recognize them. But one thing bad has happened with this punk rock, that they put some sort of dye in their head, and since then their eyes became very weak. Because these dyes, I think, make the optic lobe covered with some sort of a color, and you can't see properly, and the eyes became very weak. And it took some time for us to remove the effect of those dyes from their head. We go headlong. What's wrong? There's nothing wrong in this world if it is a stupid fool. But for a wise man, there are very many things which are absolutely wrong, and there are very many things which are absolutely correct. So you develop your wisdom by this first sentence.
So this was about the first chakra, the Muladhara. Now we move to the second chakra, which is the Arctic plexus. You can say it is the lower abdomen, to the lower abdomen. Now, if we said 4 petals in the first chakra. The second chakra, now, if you see, it has 6 petals. If you think it's like a flower, it has 6 petals. It's golden yellow in color. The element it represents, it's fire. All right. Now, on our hands, it is represented on your thumbs. Okay, can you see your thumb? This is both. The left thumb represents the left Swadhisthana. We call it the left Swadhisthana. And the right thumb, we call it as the right Swadhisthana. And then in the head, it is behind the ear. On both the sides of the ear, again, left and right, they interchange. And then on the feet also, they are actually not the second dot, but the third toe on both. So now you see, now when we put our feet in the water, these chakras, the nerve endings in the toes, if any negativity is there, your Kundalini can wash it out. She can push all that negative force using those vibrations into the water. Now, the basic quality of this chakra is creativity and pure knowledge. We told you that when this chakra is awakened, you get develop tremendous power of creativity. No matter what you do, you will see as you keep meditating, you will be very inspired. You will have this creative way. It could be your studies, it could be in your arts, in your relationships, anything. You will see that creative touch. And then this is also the chakra that gives you pure attention, strong, focused attention. Because on the physical side, it looks after your lower abdomen, part of your stomach, liver, pancreas, spleen. So this is a very active chakra, you can say. So if this chakra is taken care, you will see that all these organs will be in balance, giving you your proper digestion, proper everything, functionality of these organs that I just talked about. Next slide, please. Now, this chakra, you will see on the spiritual side, is taken care. Again, every chakra, as I said, it has like a master as a governing power that looks after the chakra. And this is looked after by the deity, which is the goddess of learning, we call as Brahma Deva and Saraswati. You will see that Sri Saraswati, she is the goddess who is represented holding a veena or a sitar. She sits on a white lotus, representing that she is the one that grants her the power of pure knowledge. Okay, so you will see in a lot of musicians and artists, a lot of even students, you will see that in the East, in India, you will see that they awaken this power to get knowledge. Any kind of knowledge you will see that you will derive this power, this energy from this deity. That is on your second chakra. Now, apart from that, you will see, as I said, on the physical side, it looks after your liver, pancreas, spleen, part of your intestines. Also, it converts your fat cells of the stomach into gray cells for the brain to use. Okay, so as I said, this chakra, if it is intact, you will see that your brain cells will have the gray matter. Again, we are talking about the gray matter a lot, that is what can take care of most of your other functionalities. As I said, good memory, good sensory organs, motor skills, your cognitive thinking, everything will be enhanced. So, a lot of people, after as they keep meditating, get their nourishment from the Kundalini and have very good physical health, very good mental health, and also they can manifest these qualities very easily. All right. So, this is called your Swadhisthana chakra, the second chakra. Okay. If you don't have any questions about this, we'll move on to the video. Anybody has any question about this chakra? All right. We'll keep repeating ourselves in the coming days and let's watch this video about the Swadhisthana and what Sri Mataji has talked about this chakra.
Now, as the Kundalini rises, she enlightens your second center, which we can call as the Swadhisthana chakra for the time being, though it is the third center, but first, second center. You become extremely creative. Extremely creative. I know of a gentleman who came to me, he had no job. And he said, Mother, I have no job, and what should I do? I said, all right, what do you want to do? He said, whatever you say. I said, all right. Why don't you become an interior decorator? He said, me, I don't know what is a teak wood, I don't know what is a rosewood, how am I to become an interior decorator? I said, you just use your vibrations. And you'll be surprised he earned millions of rupees out of that profession. Because you become extremely creative. Your sense of creation becomes so subtle and so beautiful that you start understanding art at such a high level that people don't know how, when you are not educated in art, how you can do it. I went to Japan once and they were having an ikebana competition or something. So I went to see the ikebana class. They requested me, why don't you do some flower arrangement? I said, all right, I'll do it. I did it. And I got the highest marks without knowing a word about ikebana. Just surprising. I got the highest mark. I can do lots of things which I have never done before, like architecture. I have built houses without doing any architecture. I have done decorations of the houses. I have done all kinds of things without knowing how to do it. Because you become so creative. Music you start understanding so much better. There are people now, in America there's a girl, she had a horrible hoarse voice. Absolutely hoarse voice. And she always used to go out of tune. So I told her, you shouldn't sing songs before me because it's rather funny. She said, Mother, why don't you give me a good voice? I said, you just try your Vishuddhi chakra. If your Vishuddhi chakra is corrected, you'll be all right. Why don't you sit down? So the Vishuddhi chakra she tried on Vishuddhi chakra giving vibrations, and she sings so melodiously now that I tell you she can be a great singer. So the creativity, that also is a blessing of your power, of the goddess of learning. Boys who could not study in the schools were absolutely duffers. Some people brought, there is a boy, recently I received a letter from him. When he came to me, his father said that he is going to be taken out of school because he's good for nothing, he cannot remember anything, he is absolutely finished. I said, all right, doesn't matter, let him take to Sahaja. He got his realization. Not only that he passed with first class, but he got a scholarship. Then he passed another exam, he got a scholarship. Now he's got a very big job. At a very young age, he wrote to me, Mother, no one can believe that a duffer like me has been so much highly placed. All the boys who got scholarships in Maharashtra, in schools, in colleges and university are Sahajogis. It is such a tremendous force that starts working in. If you try to give vibrations, say, to fruits or to trees or to, say, wheat and such things which are very important for life, any food, You'll be amazed that the food also grows so much more, and the taste is so good, and it lasts you so longer. Like one gentleman tried, a university professor in agricultural college, on some wheat, some vibrations. And he was amazed that when they collected this wheat was at least 6 times more than normal. And when this wheat was stored in a big hall like this, there were so many other things. The rats, who are always a menace in India, never touched that wheat. They ate all the rest of it but never touched the wheat. Even the animals, the snakes, even the tigers, of course the dogs and the cats understand it much more. They understand you. They know that you are a saint. They'll never touch you. They'll never trouble you. Even a tiger sees a saint, he never attacks. You can handle a tiger very easily. This is the power of a saint. So you develop a tremendous capacity of creativity. The greatest capacity you have then is of creating a new human being out of an ordinary human being. This is the greatest blessing you have, that you transform an egg into a bird. And that is the epitome, that is the spiritual power you have, by which you can transform the whole human race into a new race which has this fifth dimension within yourself. You can start talking on science. Now we have a scientist here, and he's done his science. He's a doctor of science and this and that in chemistry. And I explained to him about this, where is the hydrogen and oxygen and nitrogen and all that within us, and he was amazed. He said, "Mother, how do you know all these things?" I said, "I don't know how I know, but I know. That's what it is. You just have a look at this." And he was amazed how I was telling him about spiral movement and linear movement of peptones. He said that for this I had to study so much. I said, for Sahaja you don't have to study. A little bit you know, and immediately you click the point. Now, this is the second thing that you know in your learnings, in your education, you are all right. But the mastery of the center comes. The mastery of the center comes when you know the pure knowledge of handling the Kundalini, the pure knowledge of spirit, the pure knowledge of the blessings of God, of Rutambhara Pragya. If you know that, that is the highest that you achieve gradually as you grow. Because when the center starts expanding on the sides, you start expanding in your personality, in your sensitivity, and in your evolutionary ascent. So that is how you start growing from one to another, to another, to another.
All right. So today now that we have learned about 2 chakras, let us now begin the meditation. Hope you have your foot soak bowl with salt in it and you have your candle ready. So let us begin the first step, the previous slide. We will raise our Kundalini. Yes, let us all slowly raise our Kundalini. Left hand in front of us. Yes, and right hand around it slowly. Come on, let's do it 7 times. Everyone do it together. Raise your hand up. Push back your head. Tie up 1 knot. Let's do the second time. Is anyone who is not doing? Please start. You're starting the meditation. Barun, can you start? Raise the hand from all the way to the spine, below the spine. Yes, start from the beginning again. Yes. Now the third time. Now make 3 knots. 1, 2, 3. What happened, Barun? Why are you not doing it? Can you raise your Kundalini? Yeah, do it. Okay, the rest of us do the bandhan. That is giving ourselves a protection from the left side of your hip. Start raising up all the way on top of your head. Bring it down. Now bring it back again. This is one, two. Varun, what happened? Why are you not doing it? Varun Dodla. You're not following the instructions? Can you see the screen? What is going on? Kids, if you're not doing, the tech team can take you out, can put you in the waiting room. Because if you are not meditating, you will be disturbing the process. All right? So if you're not able to meditate or for whatever reason, it is very possible that the tech team will put you in the waiting room till you follow the instructions. All right. Now, once we have done this, let us first start with the candle. Next slide, please. We will keep our left hand towards the photograph and right hand towards the candle. For showing you all, I'm showing that my right hand is in front of the candle. Can you see the candle? Yes. So the right hand towards the candle, wherever it is on your table, and left hand now will put in front of the photograph of Shrimataji. Can you bring Shrimataji's photograph, please? Next slide, please. Yes, now. Left hand, through left hand, we will suck the vibrations from her picture. These vibrations will cleanse out, remove all the imbalances of our left side and put it through this candle. It will burn away through this candle. Now look at the red dot just to allow your thoughts to go away. It will help you just watch, not concentrate, I would say watch, just watch in a very relaxed way, but keep your attention on that chakra and just say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations cleanse my left channel and burn away all the negativities through this fire element. Don't yet put your feet in the water. We are just doing candle first. First, we'll work with the candle. Sit still, eyes open, and just say Shri Mataji. Again, with that humility and understanding that we are using her vibrations to cleanse our channel, our left channel. You will see it can burn away all the lethargic organs, all the negativities, all imbalances, emotional imbalances. If your mood is off, you will see all that can be cleared out through this candle. So look at the photograph and just say, Shri Mataji, let your vibrations burn away all the negativities of my left side. Some of you can start feeling your head cooling off. Give it a minute. Once again, look at the red dot, bring your focus, ask your Kundalini. This is your own mother. She can help you. Yes, say, Shri Mataji, burn away all my fear, all the negativities that make me fearful, afraid, make me feel bad. All my hurt feelings, please burn away. into this fire. All feelings that make me sad, fearful, underconfident. Shimadaji, please burn away into this fire and give me a good memory, a strong memory. See now, see the difference you'll start to feel. All right. Now, let us now vibrate the water. Left hand towards Shimataji, right hand towards the water element, your water in the tub. Here, you just say, Shimataji, let your vibrations flow through me into this water. Shrimataji, let your vibrations flow through me and enter into this water element. Yeah, once you start to feel cool on your hand, your water is ready. You can put both your feet in the ankle deep water tub. Now, the water, make sure you have salt, fistful of salt, not teaspoon, small spoon, fistful, big chunk of salt, okay? Once the salt is in there, then your water will help you cleanse your chakras. Now, left hand towards the photograph, right hand towards Mother Earth. We'll use now the Mother Earth element. So see, we used fire first, now we are using water, we put our feet in the water, and then we'll also use the Mother Earth and just say, Shimataji, let your vibrations cleanse my left channel, remove all my fears, all my insecurities, lack of memory, all my blocks from my left channel. See, you have the placement of the hand is important, otherwise the energy won't flow, right? So if you put your hand on your cheek or on your stomach, it won't help. Right hand on the Mother Earth, left hand towards the photograph. Do it sincerely, children. You will see the effect. It will help you in your exams. You'll have a very sharp memory. So allow these vibrations. Sit very relaxed. Open your eyes. You can leave the candle alone. You can turn it off or leave it alone. Let it be. Don't be distracted, okay? Left hand towards the photograph. Look at the photograph. That is the best. So you will not be distracted. Right hand on Mother Earth. Left hand towards the photograph. Fingers pointing straight towards the photograph. So you're as if you're absorbing her power, her vibrations. So you're using her vibrations like soap to cleanse your left channel. Don't raise your hand up this way, towards the photo, this way, this way. Yeah. Put it down on your lap. On your lap. Relax. Yeah. Now look at the photograph. Just look and just say, Shimataji, cleanse my left channel. Remove all my depressive ideas, all my laziness. And you can ask now, let your vibrations give me a strong memory. Let your vibrations help me become fearless. Pay attention, it'll come, it'll just start coming and it'll clear you out completely. How you breathe in, you can take in the vibrations through your left hand fingers. You can absorb it into your nerves. You will see these vibrations can enter and cleanse your anything, any bad habits, anything that is not good for you. It can completely remove it out of your system. Very nice, children. See, you can observe your fingers, the center of the palm. Very good. Now, bring your right hand. Now we will cleanse our right channel, the sun channel. Right hand towards the photograph, left hand towards the sky. Because the right channel is your sun channel. So all the heat will come out. Yeah. Now, through your right hand, suck the vibrations from the photograph. Use it like soap to cleanse your right channel. Just say, Shimataji. Again, say it very humbly from your heart, very lovingly, because these vibrations know you now. Your Kundalini knows you. So just say, Shimataji, let your vibrations remove all the heat, all the negativities of my right channel, all the blockages, all the nervousness, all the anxiety. Please remove it into the sky element. Now look at the red dot. That'll allow you to completely relax your brain. Shrimataji, please remove all my arrogance, all my anger, all my aggression into the ether element. Make me completely relaxed and cool. Desire to be cleansed out. Shrimataji, cool my right channel completely. Remove all the disturbances in my focus, in my attention. Give me the power of a strong focus, strong attention. Yes, you can ask these vibrations to awaken the powers within you. So give me the power of strong memory, strong attention. Humble down, children. Humbly, say this very humbly. This power will act inside you and say, Shrimataji, let your vibrations remove my ego, all feelings that I'm the best, all that nonsense, remove it from my head. All anxiety, all my fears, remove it, Shrimataji. Make me completely relaxed. Suck through the fingertips into your nerves. We'll see completely. It'll relax your right channel. Now bring your left hand back on your lap. Take your right hand, put it above your head, a few inches above, and see. See what you are feeling. If you're not feeling cool, just say, Shrimataji, I am the pure spirit. I'm the pure spirit. Wait till you feel anything cool coming out of your head. Some people feel water drops, some people feel wind, hot. Watch, just watch, it'll come out. It'll all cool down. Now, switch your right hand with left hand. Same thing, few inches above your head. Just watch. Watch what you're feeling on your fontanel bone. If you feel heat, just say, Shrimataji, I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone. All my thoughts, If you start to feel cool, you can bring your hand back on your lap. Whoever is feeling cool, you can bring your hand back on your lap. Very honestly, okay? Sincerely. Yeah, very good. Okay, now slowly let us raise our Kundalini. We'll end the meditation. Now do it very slowly, gracefully. She's your own mother, okay? So you look after her and she'll look after you. Tie one knot. Second time. Now the third time. Now we'll give ourselves a bandhan. You count on your own 7 times. Do namaskar, say thank you for these vibrations, for cleansing. And now you can wash your feet, rinse them properly, and throw this water in the toilet. And before you do that, please fill the form. There's a form link put on the chat, everyone. Thanks, Experience Arshit. Can you put it in the form, please? Very nice. Beautiful. Yeah, the more we foot soak, you will see you will have a lot more experiences. Very quickly, you can use these vibrations to come in balance. Okay, no worries. Akshat is asking a question. I feel cool breeze, but it was at the side of my head. Question mark. Tech team, anybody wants to answer this? Nitin, would you like to answer?
When you say side of the head, Akshat, can you show me where? You raise your hand and then you'll come in the front. Yeah, when you say side of the head, what do you mean? Okay, just move your hand in the center, top of your head. Yeah, because you can get the vibrations from any part of your head. So you can move it also and see like in the back of the head also sometimes you feel, but put it on top of your head. Yeah. And then sometimes you may feel it a little higher. So you can move it a little high, slowly, bring it down. And at one point it'll be very clear. You can try that.
Excellent. So, children, with practice, wherever you'll put your hand and meditate, you'll start to feel a cool coming on that organ or that part of you. So, that is your Kundalini coming. So, I'm waiting for that to happen. So, all the best who have exams coming up. Otherwise, the rest of us continue to meditate. We'll see you tomorrow, 8:30.
Yeah. Risha, you have a question? Okay, sure.
Oh, that's nice. Pragni also has a beautiful experience. Yes, that's how it helps. This is how the Kundalini helps. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, 1 minute.
Well,
Let me try to unmute you, Risha. Um,
What if the other day I forgot to rename myself?
unmute. Please, Sahaja.
Like the other day I forgot to rename myself.
she forgot to rename. What was that name? What was the name?
It was Karnaka Reddy.
Okay.
Karnakar
I'll
Reddy.
make a
No, it
note.
was Rachala, Karnaka Rachala.
Okay.
Okay,
I'll
then
unmute.
we'll make a note. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Any of you have any more questions? If not, you can log off or leave. Aisha, Rajesh, Harish, Archit. Any questions? You can leave if you're done.
Sadia, you just joined or you were there in the beginning?
No, she was there. I saw her at the beginning,
Okay, okay.
but I didn't see her with TCM, so I thought she is. Yeah, why are they not able to unmute?
Oh, because
Ishmataji, yeah, I was here, but I was kind of doing.
oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I was studying on the side, but I was like trying to put
Ah,
attention when the talk was going on and meditation.
so we did it, huh? We put the deities.
Yes, I was listening in that part. I was interested in what their reactions were.
And nobody even winked an eye. Everybody was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, everyone's like going along with it.
So that's what I was seeing, that what if many kids they drop or they cannot come back, it's better they know. And what if in the future? But see, Shimadaji said the biggest thing that Sage Yoga does is it proves the existence of God. So I hope that works.
Yeah, might bring a bigger impact too if they like know.
Bigger impact, and they can value Sage Yoga much more because we are kind of toning it down. Oh, it's energy, this, that. So it's like, but if you talk about something supreme, higher, you're evolving. So see, like this, Pragnya is always saying, I'm feeling really nice when I look at Shrimadaji's picture. She said, I feel like she's coming in my body as if she's my Kundalini. She wrote that today.
Oh,
Wow.
When I looked at Sri Mataji's sixth chakra, I felt like her picture was gonna get out of the image and go into my body, as if it is the Kundalini. Bah. All right. Many people wrote same. Thank you. Okay, very good. Even this boy, Archit Pandey, he wrote, I'm just right now. I feel a erupting airstream of tangible knowledge and peace. It feels like my first four chakras are growing crazy strong.
How do we unmute all?
Yeah, so what you have to do is if you do mute all and then allow participants to unmute themselves. I uncheck that, so they cannot unmute themselves.
Where do you check that?
But then when you check it, just do mute all under the participant list.
So you're all muted.
Yeah, it says the host wants
Okay,
to
now
mute.
you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Yeah, I can unmute me.
It's in host tools. Yeah.
So if you click on mute all, then it pops up, right?
If you like uncheck on allow them to mute themselves, I think.
Okay.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, you're on. You're unmuted. You're muted.
Oh, I was muted before. I could not unmute.
Yeah, now you can, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Okay then. Tishmataji, everyone.
All right, yes, no.
Tishmataji.
Just Mataji.
Oh, I did not